morning, considerate people. This is Mapuska News School Program Edition. I'm Zain Afifa. For 5 minutes more, I'll accompany you to listen to news about BUDI UTOMO Surakarta boarding school program. Education is unable to be separated from everybody's aspect of life. This essence of education has something to do with the quality of human being. Indonesia is one of countries that perceives the kind of way of thinking. The state was tries to build various facilities so that every citizen gets a proper education. Various efforts are carried out for the birth of quality and skilled generation. The state hopes that education can improve the skills of quality and skilled generations in various fields to advance the country. Although various efforts have been carried out, Indonesia is still said to be a less developed country. The low skill of citizens in responding to the era of globalization and education as a foundation of skills are the main issues that need attention. As an institution that supports the progress and education of the state, BUDI UTOMO Surakarta boarding school takes part in providing quality education for job with students. Formal education and character education are the main goals of schools to create a generation that has noble character, knowledge, independence, environmental insight, and global competitiveness. As an effort, the school creates several excellent programs to realize the quality formal education and character education. These programs include English Proficiency Camp, Boot Camp, and Literacy. English Proficiency Camp is an activity that must be followed by every student. This activity is carried out at the end of every old semester. The activity was opened with a welcoming ceremony for English Proficiency educational institutions. English Proficiency Camp is almost similar to boarding activities. In 10 days, students learn the basic materials intensively with tutors with 6 meetings each day. During English Proficiency activities, students are required to use English as their daily conversation. If there are students who use a language other than English, there will be consequences for them. More interesting, this activity was closed with an award ceremony for the most favorite tutors and students. Through this activity, students are expected to be more confident, have bold insight, improve their skills in English, and become better individuals. Another excellent program that is not less breathtaking is Boot Camp. This program is implemented in the beginning of all semester and must be followed by all new students. During boot camp, students are required to use some attributes. If student is found out using those stuffs, a penalty will be applied. The boot camp activity was held for 2 days outside the school. The first day began with a white camp and activity of focus group discussion. The boot camp participants were divided into several groups. Each group is required to make a concept map about self-achievement targets. The activity continued with a bonding and night reflection. In the midnight activity, the participants were divided into several new groups. Each group is directed by the facilitator to go through a certain path. In each path, there are 7 posts. In each post, participants are faced with a problem and each group is expected to solve the problem. If they fail, they will be punished. The second day's activities began with the bonding led by the facilitator at 3 a.m. The facilitator provides direction and evaluation of the mistake made by the participant during the first day. Boot camp continued in the morning with spiritual dakwah and gymnastics. As a closing, all the participants had to take a photo group. Through the boot camp activities, students are expected to have outgoing, responsible, independent character, avoid the character of apathy, have noble character, and possess trustworthy attitude. In addition to boot camp, literacy is the supreme program that students are most interested in among all the school programs. Literacy is carried out every morning 10 minutes before starting a lesson. Literacy is filled with reciting Al-Quran and daily praying. Sometimes the literacy is filled with English or Bahasa. The English Club led the literacy with English Mukarima exercises and games to increase students' interest in English. It also trains the English Club's teaching skills. The other literacy is using the context of Indonesia highlight news. It also can be filled with reading fiction books and retelling the book's content as well. Through this program, students are trained to have qualified public speaking skills and have broader insight. Well, that's the news today. As a wise saying, if a flower doesn't bloom, fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. Finally, I'm Zain Afifa and all of the crews of SMA BUDI Broadcasting TV. We say see you next time and goodbye.